For how long we won't continue in this system of waiting, make one bad thing happen, then we shout for justice for this person, another one happen the next time, justice for this person. Do you know say injustice go continue for as long as we permit them, and that it get level of injustice where we go experience as people, we no go only be victims again, no, we self go become accomplice, because the injustice where we the experience, now they support our oppressors to give us the injustice. Listen, see, nobody go give us justice free on a platter, because the injustice where we the experience, it is a blessing to some people. They not go want make there be justice and equality, because once there is justice, everybody will be held to equal standard. So the more injustice way the better for them. Let there be that divide among the high and the low. So now we will be the victims of injustice must realize, say, we need value to be put on your life. You deserve justice as a human being, and you wake up and demand for it, not just to talk, but to mobilize and show working that you deserve better.
Just like yesterday, October 20th, 2020, history was made. Our government showed us how greedy and incompetent they are. They showed us how they feared change. They showed us their cowardness. They could not listen to us. They could not change things. But all they did was they released army and told them to silence our souls and our spirits and our bodies.
Confirm, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, everywhere don't scatter, and this is another very serious one. As Mama P, Just Adetu, and Peter for Nigeria has come up once again to speak against the increasing injustice that is being meted on the citizens of this country, and also the high-handedness of our leaders who we elected to be in office to pretend over the affairs of this country. Now, they are not doing what they are supposed to do, and they don't want citizens to complain of not doing what they are supposed to do, and to also complain about other things which they are doing that is not helping this country to progress better. If you want to complain about it, you become the enemy. Right of the citizens that has been given to them by the law holding this country, which says peaceful protest is a right in this country. When you go to protest, they will still charge against you. In fact, no be small thing. Just Adetu, Peter for Nigeria, and Mama P drop in the video. But of course, I am going to allow you to listen to what they have to say, and also share your own thought with me on the comment section. But as you are listening, make sure you are also sharing the video. Subscribe for more updates, and after that, I'll be back. Let's go there.
Fellow citizens of Nigeria, my name remains Just Adetu. Just like yesterday, October 20th, 2020, history was made. Our government showed us how greedy and incompetent they are. They showed us how they feared change. They showed us their cowardness. They could not listen to us. They could not change things. But all they did was they released army and told them to silence our souls and our spirits and our bodies. You know, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, I've tried as much as possible to forgive you, because one way or the other, you have been competent in the areas of social welfare and children and health facilities. But let me tell you today, even after government, posterity will judge you for failing to be the hero of democracy. Anyway, I don't blame you. You are just a small boy listening to instructions. Now, 5 years down the line, today, another history is about to be made. People are on the protest ground. People are outside demanding for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It is not about the person. It is about the fact that why would our government continue to want us to be on the streets before we are heard? Few days ago, they brought out a list and said that they had released some people on compassionate ground, on clemency. They did that within the four corners of their offices. I'm sure it wasn't free, because there is no way you can tell me that releasing drug barons is free. Something must have happened. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with all humility and dignity and as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if you cannot meet the demands of these people on the street, bow your head in shame. You own Lagos, nobody's never going to argue it with you. But you see this place called Federal, Nigeria, it belongs to every one of us. And we have a right. The only way the government can make things right is to understand that you have killed the spirit of innocent citizens. And you have detached emotions away from Nigerians. People always tell me Nigeria is not worth fighting for. It is not Nigerians. It is Nigeria. There are two different things. Nigerians are different from Nigeria. If Nigerians are not worth fighting for, it is because you destroyed everything called Nigeria in them. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, rule this country in fairness. Rule this country with your conscience, and understand that you being the president of this country is an assignment for you to fix a lot of things. Fix the errors, fix the mistakes, and don't think that this is a country that you can own inside your pockets. It is not possible. If the demands of those people are not met, then this government is already a failure. Because there is no reason why there should be a disconnect between citizens and its own country. And this is what this government is doing now. I weep for you all. I weep for how you sold your conscience. I weep for the quest of power in the spirit of greed. Are you people not ashamed of yourselves? Are you people not ashamed that you will come on social media and say that citizens are abusing you and they are insulting you? You can hear the insult, but you cannot feel their pains. What more do we call this government than call it a government of shame and incompetence? A government that people have to come on the street to demand for what they think is equity, equitable distribution of justice and compassion. Nigeria must be great. There is no shall in our statement. Nigeria must be great. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you cannot make Nigeria great, then shame and woe betide unto people like you who call yourself leaders, but you don't know what it means to feel the pain of a common man. Whatever Justice Nnamdi Kanu has done is not about the issue. It's about the fact that there are people in the face of the law that have done worse things. Now, I said it the other day, I said scrap NDLEA. Because what is the point if people will be arrested for drugs and at the end of the day, they will be released on some kind of grounds? We have not forgotten ENDSARS. We might have moved on with our lives, but our pain still lives in us. And if you feel that you are not part of it, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you were part of it, because when you were supposed to speak, you could not speak because of your agenda, your personal ambition to become the president. You could not stand for us in Lagos. You hid yourself under your roof. You could not come out to say a word. Now power is in your hands. What are you supposed to do? Make amends. Say sorry with your actions. Say sorry with your compassion to Nigerians. But you are too big because you feel you have power in your hands. But you have forgotten something. That this is our motherland.
Police reform. Shall we don't reform the police? Abi 5 years later, we have more complaints of police brutality than 5 years ago when Nigerians came out to protest. What of the justice for the victims of police and law enforcement brutality, including even the ENDSARS victims? Shall we don't get justice for them? How many people exactly died? How many bodies they've been seen for the mortuary? Shall Lagos state government, after they released that their white paper, so-called white paper reports, waiting happened to the subsequent reports? Because these people who died, they are not unknown Nigerians, so now human beings, person brother, person sister, person pikin, person, all human beings will get names. People like the young boy Pelumi Onifade, the young journalist, and many others. Shall we don't get justice for them? Because some people will die for that ENDSARS, they go think the country done better. They will think they were martyrs. Imagine beginning to fail and living a life where there is more suppression after that. Waiting happened to all of those conferences and all the this thing where they've been put together at that period. The ENDSARS panel where they've been set up across the 36 states, including Abuja, waiting happened to the reports. What of the officers who were indicted of carrying out torture, brutality, killing innocent citizens? Have we been able to hold them accountable? Where are they? They say they move from SARS, they come out SARS, they open SWAT. All those officers where they move, where they indict, is it that they just move them from the SWAT to mainstream police? That is a case of problem that have changed location, moving from NEPA to power holding, still no light. Ori buruku lenshe Nigerian leaders. Ori buruku lenshe. Nigerians, I just want to let you to know that your oppressors are not willing to release justice to you. It is up to all of us to wake up and demand that the right thing must be done, because injustice to one person somewhere means that the right of another person everywhere is not protected. May God forbid, no be say Nigeria go happen to you negatively before you activate. Some people, between the time where ENDSARS happened and today, how many people still dey detention center? According to reports, in fact, some of the peaceful protesters were in prison up till this year, 5 years later. Tomorrow we go there, justice for this, justice for this. Nigerians, we must come together. If your law enforcement is not professional and working, if your judicial system is not working, everybody in a potential victim waiting for your turn to happen. Any law enforcement that cannot protect the life of the living cannot give justice to the dead. You are just wasting time, because it is easier to heal the sick than to raise the dead. Nigerians, The thing where we do, we wait for turn by turn Nigeria PLC. I just want to encourage and tell Nigerians, you cannot fail victims where don't die. Not just because of them, but because even we where they are alive, it can happen to anybody, God forbid. May Nigeria not happen to you before you activate. Some people, they detention center, some people, they prison. Their families don't even think, say, maybe they don't die, they don't go. But because of the failed criminal justice system of the country, every day Nigeria is happening to people. But the oppressors and the people who put Nigerians in chains, so they are not ready to release you. Nigerians, we must move, put aside your ethnic and religious divide, mobilize yourself. The right to peaceful protest is guaranteed. Enforce it, mount your guard and ensure that there should be justice. How can you have a society where human beings can die? Countless numbers of human beings can die and nothing will happen. Even dog or animals will go die for Western country. Something will be said about them. If you beat animal, they go say animal cruelty. For Nigeria, human being go die and nothing will be done about it. I beg all of us as Nigerians, it is up to all of us to decide. Just know that your oppressors are not willing to give you justice. It is your duty to wake up and demand for justice.
Ray has just been arrested by the FCT Commissioner of Police, Mr. Mila Dantawaye. I don't know if the name is correct, but this man, I think at this point, the Nigerian police should stop playing hanky-panky with Nigeria. You guys are pushing it too far. Now, why did you arrest Owori? She went to court to, see the briefing going on with Nnamdi Kanu's court case for today. And when he was just outside the court or so, the police came and bundled him by force into the car, saying that the Commissioner of Police is requesting that they arrest him. This same Owori was in FCT command, was there, and he even asked, am I under arrest? I'm here now. So why did you people not arrest him that day? Why you come be saying that when he go court, you people like drama? So as long as I'm concerned, you guys are clout chasers. Why are you arresting Sowore? Instead of you people to address the agitations, no, you want to do hanky-panky, you want to slave for politicians, you want to do drama and divert people's attention from the main agitation. At least the government should be addressing us, telling us why they will not free him. What happened? Why the delay? What's going on? Why they not respecting court order? What is it? Instead, you're arresting up and down. This una mumu arrest make people not they respect arrest again. These days, anybody that wants to speak the truth already signs up for arrest with the expectant. Like Lagos will be, he must come. Help me ask them, at Nigerian police force, why are you arresting Sowore now? Is this not already a show of shame? For the people saying, it's a stage, who cares? I know the judge with people, they think, and the judge with I see. As long as I'm concerned, Sowore called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. As long as I'm concerned, it's because the courts have said, release this man, and they have refused. As long as I'm concerned, people participated because we have seen these people hold meeting with bandits and release terrorists. Why Nnamdi Kanu? Why are you still holding on to this one? Other day, they granted amnesty for even kidnappers. As long as I'm concerned, the citizens have a right to agitate. As long as I'm concerned, protest is a fundamental human right. They broke no law. In fact, the people that broke the law was Nigerian police. They're gassing and causing harm to the lives of peaceful protesters. As long as I'm concerned, it should be solidarity now. This regime of wickedness needs to stop. Because of tribe. The man who is so conscious of what's at stake must make mistake. Add your voice and demand the release of this man. Add your voice and bring Nigerian police to accountability. You see this one they are doing. I thought that they bless and not like them. It's all wickedness to the citizens. Nothing more, nothing less. If they call for another protest tomorrow, some of us will be there.
To the point now, share your thought with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, we move.